How to stay consistent in the gym, that is the question today. I'm going to be showing you how I went to the gym 6 days a week and did that consistently for 2 years. And the tricks I use to maintain that and how you can implement that into your routine. So before I tell you the tricks, I'll give you my story so you can see where I'm coming from on this, and then I will give you the tricks, or not even the tricks, but the tactics, I guess, that I use to maintain this consistency. So I guess I was 15 years old, so this was around Christmas time 2 years ago. New Year's was right around the corner. I was like, I had been thinking and watching a bunch of self-improvement stuff because it was kind of going all over the internet, and it come up on my feed. I was like, wow, I'm gonna seriously take this seriously and give this a whirl, see if everything it says is true. And I was like, New Year's is the perfect time to get started. So I got started on New Year's, and from then on, again, I've been maintaining the 6 days a week schedule at the gym. Now, yeah, there's been like a few times where I couldn't go because I was, I don't know, sick or on vacation. But I mean, that's not the point. The point is that I was able to ingrain this habit where I don't even have to necessarily think about what I'm doing. It just naturally is implanted in me. So how did I do it? The first tip is the why. The why is the most important part. If you do not have a why, then you will not follow through with it. It's been proven for many reasons. I think the most important one is that you don't really have a purpose of actually sticking with it, aside from the momentary like burst of emotion you get where you want to do this good habit, but after that motivation leaves you, then you have no reason to keep doing it. But when you have a specific why that will allow you to continue doing it when you don't feel like it, because you know like the greater goal in mind, and that's super important with anything. So with working out and going to the gym, mine personally was to just get bigger because I was a skinny little kid and I just wanted to have that protector like kind of look, and have that discipline where I can do something consistently, part of my routine that I don't really have to think about, but that'll still build discipline. And trust me, it's worked. But so those two are kind of my why. They've changed a little bit. I've tweaked it a little bit over the past few years, but generally they've stayed the same. And if they have changed, I've always written it down. That's another thing, to write it down, so you always have it there on paper, rather than like just a thought in your head, because those thoughts can vanish. But when you've written it down, it's not gonna go anywhere. So that's the first step. The second important part of this is having specific goals. Excuse me, I can't tell you how many times I've said, I want to be rich. Like, let me make $1 million a year, but like, first of all, who doesn't want to be making $1 million a year? But second, that's not going to tell you how to make $1 million. So at the end of the day, a goal like that doesn't do anything for you aside from maybe spark your imagination. But again, there's no action in that. So to set a goal that you will actually stick to, you have to make it specific. And also, I don't want to say attainable, because then you might think I'm telling you to set low goals. That's not what I'm saying. But if you say I want to make $1 million, like, that's way too vague. It's not necessarily something tangible. But if you say, hey, I want to make $10,000 a month, or let's say even, I don't know, 10,000, like $2,500 a week, then that's a lot more attainable. Like our minds can comprehend that a lot better than it could comprehend $1 million a year. 2,500 a week seems a lot more tangible. I don't think that equals out to 1 million, but you get the point. So creating specific goals like that, and then with working out, you could say, I want to, instead of just get big, you could say, I want to gain 5 pounds in the next 2 months. That's your goal. That's specific and that's attainable. If you just say, I want to gain weight or I want to lose weight, like that, you're not going to hold yourself to any standard. But if you set specific numbers, then you're going to have a standard. And if you reach that, you're going to know you accomplish that goal, and you can set an even higher goal. But if you don't accomplish that, you're going to know, okay, well, I need to do this, this, and this next time to reach that goal. So far we have the why, and then we have specific goals. The last one, the other two are kind of, you could use for any sort of goal, but this one's specific for the gym. This one is a specific routine going in. So I've done the push-pull legs thing for a while. I've switched it up. I've kind of morphed it a little bit now. I'll tell you what I do at the end of the video. But I went in with a specific routine, how many days I would go, what time I would go, all that stuff. So I always knew I could stick to that and I wouldn't have an excuse. If I didn't give myself a time, again, with this kind of goes hand in hand with a specific, but it's a little different. If I didn't have a time, then I would potentially get to the end of the day saying, oh, well, I couldn't fit it into my schedule because of X, Y, Z, or, oh, I forgot to go because I didn't have a time. So when you set a specific time, again, that it's another accountability thing. So you'll know, oh, I didn't go at this time, shoot. Well, I'll make sure to get it tomorrow. But if you don't have that time, you don't really have accountability. So specific routine is important. That one's not too intricate. My routine now currently is a push-pull legs. My legs have gotten to a stage where it's like, and don't hate on me for this, I know, leg day every day, all that stuff, but whatever. My legs have gotten to a point where it's like, okay, I kind of just want to continue getting the V taper up top, but that's a future video. But actually, I just thought of one last bonus tip. Well, I thought of this when I said accountability. I didn't really have a huge plan for this video. I had those three, but this just popped into my head. Whether you like it or not, you are the sum of the 5 people you hang out with. So if you can hang out with 5 other people that exercise, work out, and are disciplined, that are strong, even that aren't strong, but that want the same goals as you, the chances of you reaching this goal, or these goals, are a lot higher than if you didn't, just because naturally we work better as a tribe, because our primal instincts still haven't evolved from that. So that accountability will again keep you in check and keep you on your goal to greatness. So that's it for me. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you guys in the next video.